Morning all, Wednesday morning, and this is going to be out tonight obviously. We've got the boys from yesterday talking about the Premiership title right down to the relegation. Terry, away big man. Thanks for coming on again, big boy. Hey, and Kevin again, the Borough man, super. He knows his football, this boy, whether it's Champions League, whatever, he knows it. Right.
Papa John's?
Papa John Trophy, that's Coventry, yeah.
No, that's Coventry.
We won that a few years ago.
We've never been at that level. We're not good, but we've never been at that level.
As you know, you're tuning to Webby Sports Roundup. Thank you for all our new subscribers. We really are. We've hit the 1,421 at the last count. Fantastic. Especially when we started with 0 on April the 28th.
Yeah, that one was me. I subscribed by mistake the other day.
And if you remember, Kevin was on our very first show on April the 28th, and he did a fantastic job. The only problem we had with Kevin, we had him in the middle and he kept looking down the floor, and he was looking down for that 2p piece he dropped, but that's what it is.
It was a 1p piece.
Oh, it could have been a 1p
And
piece.
he had an Argentina football shirt on.
Yes, he did have a yeah, you won it. Well, that's it. But now he's got the Lions. He's got the Lions on.
But that was to wind. That was to wind somebody up.
Yeah, it was wearing it. Right, Champions League, Europa Cup, Thursday night, and the conference. Okay, with Villa and Aberdeen are in that. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a little discussion as quick as we possibly can. Have a bit of fun. Any comments? Please down below. Send a comment. I love answering them. As many comments as you've got, it's not a problem. Right. We're going to kick off with the Champions League. Right. Yeah, I know.
I watched that game.
Did you watch that game?
I watched it.
I thought I had my glasses here. Right. Man United, Copenhagen.
Right, Man United
Go on, son. Give it.
were shite.
They weren't very good.
Absolutely abysmal.
Yeah.
Copenhagen hit the woodwork.
Following on from the Galatasaray game,
Yeah.
they were just as bad a game.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing was with Man United was when they're getting outplayed at Old Trafford by Copenhagen, who should be the whipping boys of the group.
And Galatasaray never won in,
Yes.
The third
in
time,
England.
yeah, no, for sure.
I thought our Copenhagen left that ground without even a point.
Yeah.
Beyond me. Fair
Because of the goalkeeper.
cracking
Fabulous
save. Right, it was a cracking save. It was a penalty. He's gone in with his foot.
Yes, it was.
Right, the intent was there. But Harry Maguire.
Hey, when a man scores again, he's in the fourfold of first on the team sheet in the league as well.
It comes to saying you get an £80 million defender scoring a goal because they're £80 million forward can't put the ball in the back
Is
of
it
the net.
injuries that's causing this? Have they got no centre halves?
It's
Yeah,
just
Like,
it's interesting.
has it been forced into
Shaw,
picking Maguire?
Shaw left full back. You got Martinez are out. Varane has been.
Varane can play one game in 3 if that. Right?
Yeah, he gets injured easily, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's why Real Madrid got shot. And the thing is, he's gone back to Plan B now.
Yeah.
Right. So Plan A. Plan B was buying all these players.
Yeah.
You Mason Mounts and people like that, Anthony.
Yeah.
These jokers are on the bench
Yeah.
most weeks now. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
The next
When
thing
they come on, they do nothing.
No, next thing you know, he's
Generally.
bringing. He's Harry Maguire. That's why Maguire basically. If he sat there in the summer, West Ham wanted him for 30 million. Harry Maguire's thinking, these players he's buying are not very good,
No.
I can get my place back.
right? And he's dug in and he's got his place. And up until the weekend when they lost to City, they won 3 on the spin
If you look at the stats,
with Maguire in the team.
you would not know who was at home or away. 15 shots, 5 on target for Red Devils. Copenhagen, 16 in 4, and 50% possession,
Each.
both clubs. So if you look at the stats, either one could have won. It was simple as that.
Copenhagen surprised me because
And I did. They played some nice bit of football.
Really good football. Man U have
Yeah.
got to go Copenhagen. That's
Yeah.
going to be a cup final. It's actually a cup final for Man U.
Yeah.
Because I think
It's a massive game. Manchester United have to go there and win.
Well, the Galatasaray against Bayern Munich was the other game of the night, and Bayern Munich went to Galatasaray and won by 3-1. So, as you
They
say,
didn't win easily.
no.
3-1. Galatasaray, no more.
They're not at home, were they?
do you know what's going to sort?
Ferocious crowd and
Do you know what's going to sort Man U out?
What's that?
Is if they go to Copenhagen
Yeah.
and they nick a win out there, which
Yeah.
is doable, let's
Of course.
face
Yeah,
it,
it is.
and they got to go to Turkey, which is very hostile.
Very.
And they get a draw out there. Bayern Munich by them would have won 5 out of 5.
Well, I think Bayern Munich were at 9 points.
Yeah,
off.
they're three of the
The thing
three
is,
already.
if Manchester United lose in Copenhagen, I don't even believe that Manchester United will get in the Europa League. Because, like you just said, I think with the crowd in Galatasaray,
Yeah.
that'll be a tough game. Man United have to go to Copenhagen and win. It's
Yeah,
a massive
100%.
And they've got to go to Istanbul and not lose. But the last game, as I said,
Hold to Bayern Munich.
they would have won 5 out of 5 Bayern Munich. Depends what Bayern Munich team turn up.
Do you
Yeah.
think? Do you think they'll rest everybody away in Old Trafford? I don't think Bayern Munich will.
I think
they'll want to prove a point.
I think Harry
How
Kane's
good we
probably
are.
got the most
And
out of
Harry
the
Kane
contract.
will want to play that game.
I've got to play every game. I think that's it.
He'll want to play. He'll want to play in England. He'll want to play in England.
Probably his contract anyway.
Yep. But
Right, let's move on. Right, okay, boys, let's move on. Simon, who should be here, but he's not because he's still poorly. Get better soon, big
but
man.
that Seville flu, isn't he?
Yeah, he come up with that Seville flu. He sent me a couple of videos. That will go on Friday's show, my Sports Roundup, with the shout-outs. They went to Seville and beat them by 2-1, and that's a great result to go into over to
Fantastic
Spain.
result.
Great result.
The only thing is, that Seville team just sacked their manager.
Yeah.
Okay, I know they do well in Europe.
They needed to win though because they'd lost in Lons, Arsenal.
Yeah.
They needed to
They
win.
lost 2-1.
They're now
Yeah.
on track now.
Yeah.
They'll play Seville at home. They win that. I think they're more or less qualified.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
But who they got at the back Seville now? Ramos, he must be about 37, 38.
But don't forget, you've also got PSV.
His legs are gone.
Well, Lons drew with PSV 1 apiece, so
I
Arsenal.
think Arsenal and PSV will go through. I think Arsenal top the group, PSV will go through. And Seville, for some reason, always seem to get kicked out of the Champions League and Europa
I
League.
don't know La Liga, but are Seville in the bottom 6 in La Liga?
They're not doing well.
They're not doing well, and they haven't last season either.
They were always top 6.
They were.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Them and
Always.
Valencia.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
manager's
that's
just
right.
gone, right? Seville are a bottom 6 team at the moment.
Yeah.
Lens, the other team in the group, are bottom 6 in France.
Yeah, they are.
So it's not a tough league. PSV
No.
a decent team.
They've drawn a decent group, but that loss for Arsenal and Lons
Yeah.
has made things a little bit awkward. But if they beat Seville in the next game, which they should do quite comfortably,
Yes, they should do.
they should
They're
should be
top
more or
group.
less soft.
They're
Yeah, they're
Top
top.
group.
Yeah, they were. So,
Definitely.
so well on to the Gunners. Right, next one. We're going to Wednesday now. Last week, Young Boys. They Switzerland, didn't it? Is it Switzerland?
Yeah.
Young Boys of Switzerland taking on Manchester
You
City.
should know about young boys.
See what I mean? Always get these comments. That's the reason why the comments come and say you got to get sort of this Terry out. Hey, Cockney Scouts are unbelievable.
3-1, but it wasn't a massive 3-1 victory. Young boys did well for an hour. Made it difficult for Manchester City.
Haaland, 2 more goals. They had 26.
Scores every game. doesn't
26, 14 on target, phenomenal. 68%.
The
Young,
thing Manchester City don't do this season
Yeah.
is take as many chances as they haven't done in previous.
yeah.
They're not scoring as many goals from the chances they get.
But they always seem to get
But they find a
the
way.
job done.
They do.
Find a way.
They do. They
Because,
bring
as
whoever
I said
on.
earlier, they've got 20 quality players.
Rodri, he's back. Did he prove
Yeah,
that?
Sydney.
He proved that on Sunday, didn't he?
He
Kev?
will be probably just behind Ireland
Yeah.
as the next player on the team
I think
sheet.
Rodri's a bit like Beckenbauer, sort of.
Yeah, you said that on Sunday, didn't you?
On Sunday,
Yeah, he did.
He's such.
He looks-
an
he looks the business
and,
in-
and he looks as though he's in total control of everything he does.
I said before, when they played Chelsea in the
Comfortable
Champions
on the
League
ball, you know.
3 years ago, if Rodri would have started that final against Chelsea, City would have won that Champions League final.
Keep going, keep talking.
Why he didn't play him in that final is beyond me. Again, he dropped Kyle Walker this time around, didn't he, for the final? And you start thinking, well, what does he do? Makes him captain just to keep him at the club.
What's Carl Walker? 34 and
Well,
the
he said the other day how quick we were watching.
quickest footballer.
How quick was he?
Fantastic. Go,
30,
go.
whatever.
34-ish.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Still as quick.
Right, let's go on to Celtic, Atletico Madrid. Now, Celtic always get knocked out, obviously, in the group stages, and they probably would. But what
They did really well.
they did, they were 1-0 up,
2-0
2-0
up.
2-0.
No. It was 2-0. I'm almost
it? I'm not
it was on the other screen
2-1 it was.
because we were watching the other game.
Yeah.
1-0, 1-1,
Oh, yeah.
2-1, 2-2.
Yeah.
Stand corrected.
Atletico Madrid 15-6, but Celtic 6 shots, 3 on
I
target.
reckon about
They had more possession.
Madrid, 2 games in hand in the league. If they win them, they can go top.
Yeah,
That was a fantastic result in
Yeah,
Europe
yeah.
for Celtic Football Club.
absolutely
Lad
brilliant.
works in Mercadona. He don't speak any English. My Spanish is pretty much non-existent.
Yeah,
He's given me a Real Atletico Madrid Ultras scarf
yeah.
because we talk about football. I've given him a Liverpool badge, so when I go in there and he's working, I always say to him like, "Boy, Atletico 5, Celtic 0." He's going 2-2. I did see
Yeah, it was a terrific result.
Yeah,
Listen,
good result.
to play-
Didn't watch the game.
Celtic
Terrific
played well.
result.
To play at Parkhead with those Japanese lads. You know what I mean? They're everywhere, aren't they? They're phenomenal.
They love the Japanese there.
Don't they? Yeah. Love it. Right, let's move on to.
You're
Okay.
underneath.
Yeah. Okay.
In the same group.
Feyenoord and Lazio.
Guess who scored with Lazio?
Pedro.
Was that 3-1?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That's bang average Lazio team now. When you got Pedro, he's 37.
They're still in the top 6 or 7 in the
That's it,
Italian league.
Italian league, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but
If you don't know who Pedro is, Pedro was born in Abadas, where I take Dawn in buses sometimes, by San Isidro.
You keep knocking at his mum and dad's house, didn't you? Trying to get an autograph.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, they went to school in San Isidro.
poor buckets of water when I think of it.
But that nutty
I always
web.
think back to the funny smell, so
Son
maybe
off.
it is water.
My son's in Rome.
He's never played for Tenerife, but he's actually said if we get in the Premier League, he will sign for us.
He
Whether
should want to play from full stop.
I know whether he's good enough to play if we get there next year, who knows? But it'd be great for Tenerife. All the kids will buy the shirts and what have you. It'd be good money in her cap, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? To see Pedro play there, super. And there's more about Tenerife on my blog on Friday morning with Chris Todd again, who is absolutely phenomenal on
My second
Tenerife.
team, CD Tenerife.
CD Tenerife, the Armada, sir.
Not Sunderland.
Check
I
out.
think it's Webby's 5th or 6th team. He's got that many teams.
Sunderland,
Not Sunderland, definitely not Sunderland.
No, definitely not.
Although, under Tony Mowbray, an
Mike-
ex-god from Middlesbrough.
Mike, I'm trying to convert him, mate, but he's not having it.
Not happening.
Right, let's go to St James's Park. Newcastle United against Dortmund in the Champions League.
Cracking game.
Was a good
Yeah,
game.
it was a good game.
Newcastle 12 shots, 3 on target. Dortmund 13-5, very similar.
Dortmund were very good.
They're
We
always
went there
going
with
to
no fear, you know.
be. No, they're always going to be a good side.
Whereas PSG, when they went,
Yeah,
they had fear that
they
night.
panicked a bit.
The crowd got to them, but Dortmund, who've got a massive crowd themselves at home,
Yeah.
atmosphere doesn't worry them.
No.
And it was a good game.
The league table: PSG, the big boys, 6 points. Dortmund and Newcastle 4 apiece, and AC Milan have got 2. So it's
Forget AC
all
Milan.
to play for.
Forget
PSG
bang average.
go to AC Milan in the next game and win.
Yeah.
Newcastle have to go to Dortmund and get something.
Yeah.
And if these games go like I expect them to go,
Yeah.
Newcastle, their game against AC Milan, could be whether they remain in Europe.
Yeah.
Strength and depth is Newcastle's problem.
The only thing I would say about Newcastle, again, you just mentioned it, strength in depth. They're picking up injuries. Now they've got the lad.
They can't afford them.
Now they've got Tonoli banned for 10
Away
months.
for 10 months.
The problem being with Newcastle is, I said, even before the ball was kicked,
Now he's been banned for 10 months.
Yep.
Can he gamble legally now?
he can train with them.
Boys,
still,
we've
apparently.
got to keep going. But you know what's going to happen?
I thought Newcastle get out of that group.
Because we're in Monte Cristo and the bar's going to open up in a minute. We're going to have a drink
Webby
in
doesn't
there.
want to buy a drink.
I'm like, oh, he does. Don't you worry about that, man. My hand's always in my
But
pocket.
going back to that, injuries. I think injuries could be the one that messes Newcastle
Messes
up.
Newcastle up.
If,
Right,
I think
if
so.
they mess up.
Injuries and the strength of the squad.
Right, let's go to Thursday night, which obviously that's your type of football at the moment. Olympiacos 2, West Ham United 1.
Saw the game.
Yeah,
Yes, I watched the game.
He changed the team around a bit,
Yeah,
and I think he changed it too much. And the players he brought in, Danny Ings needs to play every week. He
Yeah.
can't play every week.
No, he can't.
And playing 10
He's
minutes
not a
here
Premier
and there.
League player anymore. He was good a few years ago, but he's not a Premier League player. He's not that level anymore.
You
That's
can't not play for a month and then
No.
come on, play a first half away to Olympiacos in a
Yeah.
hostile atmosphere,
No, for sure.
and expect him to
He
drop any trees. You
He
know,
dropped 3 of the main players and brought them on in the second half, and they did very little when
yeah.
he came on. I often think you should start with your best team, score a goal or 2, and then go back to a
that's
less.
the first
but do you know what David
European.
Moyes said though?
West Ham struggled.
He said after they lost to Everton the weekend, he said, "Oh, maybe it's catching up with us playing 2 games. We didn't catch up with you last season."
No,
No, but it was a lesser quality they were playing. The Europa League is a lot harder than the Europa Conference League. And I'll mention when we get
agree
on
with that, yeah.
when we get on to Aston Villa why they will do okay this
that's the
season.
first West Ham defeat in 18 games now in the European.
Yeah.
But they did.
as
Yeah,
Kev said,
3
it's the
defeats in a
standard.
week. 3
Yeah.
defeats in a week.
As Kev said, it's the standard in that Europa Conference
Standard's gone up.
is very poor compared to the Europa League. Which
Totally.
is very poor
You're playing
compared to the
better
Champions
teams.
League.
You're playing better.
they've still got 6 points. There's 6, 4, and 1 is
They
the
should
table.
go through, yeah.
Right,
Definitely.
let's go to Sparta Prague against Rangers.
Sean.
Yeah, West Ham, fingers crossed, let's do that. Sparta Prague 0, Rangers 0 from the Ibrox, but obviously it was away. 16 shots, 4 on target for Sparta Prague. Rangers 12 and 4.
Great result for Rangers.
It was a great result. They had 52%, but
The league is so close.
Yeah.
6 points, 4 points, 4 points.
I think you should be going to Sparta Prague winning person.
Rangers home to Sparta Prague. If Rangers can beat them,
yeah, they could.
they could finish in the top 2.
Yeah, which
But
is
they
what
have
they
to
wanted.
beat Sparta Prague to
Yeah,
give themselves a chance.
So good luck to Rangers for that one. It was 0-0. Did the bit. So well done. Let's move briskly on to Brighton against Ajax. Ajax in the Dutch league are absolutely.
Could get relegated.
Yeah, they're awful. They're awful.
Ajax are bottom of the Dutch league.
Yeah,
Unheard
awful.
of.
2 games in hand.
Just sack their manager.
Keep getting abandoned, don't they?
Brighton won 2-0, 12 shots, 6 on target. Ajax only 6 in 1. 5 points, 4-2. So 2 points for the bottom of the table. Brighton equal second. They got 4 points. So
Marseille top. Marseille have to go to Brighton.
Yeah.
If Brighton go away to Ajax and get something out of the game,
Yeah.
and if they can beat Marseille at home,
Yeah.
Brighton could finish in the second place.
Yeah, for sure.
So everything to play for Brighton.
good luck to Brighton and the Goldstone Grant. Right, let's go on to your mob. This is going to be a game like, as you say, expected, and it was. Liverpool 5, Toulouse 1.
Toulouse took the lead, did they not?
No, they equalised.
Equalised.
Yeah.
But the first half,
20 shots, 9 on
Liverpool.
target for Anfield boys, and Toulouse had 9 in 3. You won 3 on the bounce.
8 changes from the team that beat Everton.
Yeah,
it's allowing the Europa League is allowing Liverpool to put a lot of young kids in to see
Experience.
what level they're at as well.
It's good show.
And it's good for them.
Yeah.
It's good for Liverpool
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah,
for next season in the Premier League
Yeah.
to see what these players are
Good
like.
example of it. We obviously have lost Robertson for a few months with his shoulder injury.
Is he out for that long?
Yeah, he's had an operation. So Simicast has come in, played against Everton, didn't play the full game.
No.
I expected him to start against Toulouse.
Yeah.
And he brought Chambers in for about his second or third sort of appearance, his
Yeah.
first start for Liverpool.
Gotcha.
And then second half, last 15 minutes, he brought a couple of youngsters on as well.
He did.
And did the,
Toulouse are more or less bottom in France, though, aren't they?
they're in, I think, about 6th from bottom.
yeah, they're poor. Yeah,
struggling.
nothing
That's what
special.
we're saying.
But
Nothing
that
special.
Europa League, as I said, Liverpool, if
It's
they
a great
wanted
stepping
to,
stone for Liverpool.
They should win
can
them 6
check on
games.
these
No, I know
kids, see
what you
they're
mean.
like. If Liverpool played their best team, for me, they'd probably win it. But then you
Hands
don't know.
down.
You don't know who's going to drop out the Champions League into
No,
it.
no,
It
sure.
becomes difficult for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Europa teams.
Right, there's 2 games to go in the Conference League. You've got Aston Villa and Aberdeen. We'll start off at Aston Villa. AZ Alkmaar.
they're unbeaten. I have about 20 odd games.
Yeah, but let me tell you,
they're a good side.
I seem to think Villa only had about 5 opportunities and 3 on target.
5 and 5.
Yeah.
5 shots, 5 on target.
They weren't
At their best.
at their best, but the chances they got the took.
They took. That's what you need, don't you?
You know,
Full
that's
work.
what you got to do.
The home side, 11 shots, 3 on target, 5 yellows. But again, they got 6 points. They're equal top. And Alkmaar bottom 3 points.
There's
as
an
well.
example going back to the West Ham. Villa are playing at a lesser level in the
Yeah,
Conference
yeah.
League. It's not affecting them on Sundays.
No, that's right.
They're still playing well on the Sunday because they're playing at a low level. West Ham, higher level,
Yeah.
struggling on a Sunday.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, last game for this week is Aberdeen up there in Scotland.
3-2.
In Pataudry. Yeah, Aberdeen 2, and it was PAOK. Salonaka.
Yeah.
Salonaka 3. Oh, listen, Aberdeen were 2 up. 2 up.
And I think they've led in other games and got pegged back. But they should be getting something out of the game 2-0.
Well, the thing is, the away team that won, they got 9 points. Aberdeen's only got 1. If they would have won, that was they should have. They'd have 4. They'd be well
the
in
team
it.
have done well in all the 3 games they've played, but they've only got 1 point.
A 96-minute penalty.
Yeah, heartbreaking.
You know, absolutely heartbreaking. Again, I'm being 2-0 up, but only 8 goals, 8 shots, 3 on target, and the away side 13 and 6. So it is what it is. Isn't it?
What I didn't realise was I was dropping the old football sheets off yesterday. When was it? Yesterday. And Zizi's bar lost Cristianos.
Okay.
They've got a Tenerife supporters club in there. Tenerife Dons.
Okay.
So I went past the other day and they're all sitting there. Was it Sunday? Sunday afternoon they played, didn't they?
Lost 2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a big flag up, about 30 people in there.
The call centre.
Yeah.
That's the Aberdeen.
Yeah.
That's the Aberdeen. Yeah, I know exactly.
Tenerife Dons, it
Yeah,
said.
yeah, Aberdeen Dons.
Didn't realise
That's what it- yeah.
Didn't realise they had a supporters club out here.
Super. Right, listen, we're going to chat this up. We're going to chat this up as well. Do you want to say hello to your kids again? This is on.
Harry, Evie, my son Jason, my daughter Kaylee.
I'm looking after him, kid, don't you worry about that. And my usual Terry, thanks Terry, top man.
And Julie and Stephanie.
Thank you.
Kev?
What about my dogs?
Zeus and Ryan.
Thank you. Listen, you got two
Top
beautiful.
boys.
And you know, that's my baby. That's my boys, I tell you.
Two staffies in the grid.
And they're great. Right, listen, just been tuned into Webby Sports Roundup. Every time we have, obviously, Champions League, Conference Cup and the Europa Cup with Artel, we obviously do a little vlog, 30-40 minutes. Any comments, as normal, please. More comments we get, the better it is. We love it. And I will try and answer every single one. So comments below. We're on Facebook as well, Webby Sports Roundup. Do that. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. It is for free. It's our passion. It's what we do. And we do it from the Monte Cristo 2, 3, 4 times a week. Every single week.
It's anything you do 2-3 times a week, eh?
In this day and age it is.
And we're in
I
my...
think we're in that group as well, man, so don't get too cocky.
Thank you. Yeah, good. And we're in my manor in sunny Tenerife. So all I'm going to say as usual, if you like what you hear, like what you see, subscribe to Webby Sports Roundup. Lots more going on. If you go onto the Facebook page, my mate Foggy, I've got to keep bringing Foggy up. Foggy as well. He's the one that puts all the bits on there. He tells you exactly what's happening over the next 7 days, and you want to tune in, okay? So from the three of us, we're going to have a couple of beers and have a bit of a chin wag.
Got to say a shout out to Mike.
Oh, big Mike again, yeah?
Mike, in that over 70s walking tennis competition you're in Turkey, I think he's going to go and get your syrup checked out personally. I think he's got a 5-year guarantee on it, and it started going a bit ropey, so he's out there. So good luck to you, mate.
It's in Turkey. It's the over 50s, ex-tennis player over here. Lovely fellow. He's a bit of a Mackham, and he's over there playing for Great Britain.
Well, that's what he told us.
That's what he told, yeah. And I've got the photographs to prove
it's
it.
a dog and duck.
He sent me the photographs, and I will put that, and hopefully he does me a little video on
And you want a
Friday.
brochure. Can you get him one of them brochures for the Carlos Fandango syrup? He wants a upgrade. So
That's the sort of syrup on it. Yeah, you know what I mean. Listen, we've had a great day. Thanks everybody. Tune in and subscribe to Webby for free.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Thanks, boys. I'm going to turn it off now. But get Tim on. Living with MS in Tenerife.